Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 with the HIP mod in the Republic of Amalfi. So, right at the end of the last episode, we again ended up at war with the Sultan of Africa down here. Though he at least had the courtesy of actually declaring war on us this time, which didn't happen last time, so that's nice, I guess. He wants his county back down here in Sicily, understandably, I suppose. Also, I guess worth noting, this is actually the heir of the guy who previously declared war on us. I think he would have still had a truce, but obviously he died, and this guy is in power now. He does have an ally who will probably call him the Sultan of Al-Andalus, who, let's see, what is he doing at the moment? He's already involved in one war at least, which is just an uprising, though that's 13% against him currently. Have they sieged some land somewhere? Not that I can see, but it's possible. Well, we can hope he doesn't get called in or he refuses, but that doesn't seem likely. He's got 11k troops. The Sultan here has only 9k, still quite a lot. But anyway, we have to do what we can. The good news is we'll have a ticking war score in our favor if we can at least hang on to the war goal. So let's raise all our levies. I'll disband this army for now. Try to remember to actually raise it again this time, if at all possible. And I think we are clearly going to have to hire mercenaries, though I'd much rather not. Probably the usual two companies that we hired previously, the Breton company and the Navarrese company. Those are pretty good, relatively cheap. It's going to cost us 26 between the two of them per month. We're making 23 per month. So actually probably a bit less than 23 because we're probably not paying for levy upkeep yet, but that's fine. Should still be able to pay them for quite a good while. If we win a few early battles with them, well, first of all, we'll be paying them less because some of them will die. Oh, and we can have people joining our war, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Please. Because this is a holy war. This is the King of Bosnia. Yes, everyone come in. And the Pope, of course, could give us money because we're fighting against infidels. That would be nice. Maybe we could just ask him for money. No. Okay. Okay, they have 4,000 down here, so if we can get our 10k in, that would be pretty good, especially if we can do it before he sieges the holding. He has 50 boats on the way over here, though, so who knows what's on there. Okay, still not that many. I think we just go for this. We can't change any of the leaders here, unfortunately, but they're pretty decent, it looks like, so that's fine. We finished our scenic pond, of course, which is very important too. This is the, oh, the Pope. Yeah, please. Thank you, Your Holiness. Please come into the war. Okay. So, we got in here. No terrain penalties, obviously, because we know the terrain here pretty well. This is the... who is this? The Ban of Slavonia. Okay. Of course I accept. So yeah, a lot of people joining in, and he hasn't called in Andalusia yet, which is all to the good. Well, I spoke slightly too soon. He has just called in the Sultan of Al-Andalus. That's okay though. Oh, and we died. Okay. That was kind of a bad time. We did not get elected, unfortunately. Even though we did a lot of murdering last episode to try and make that happen. We didn't do quite enough. We are the expected heir, though, just barely ahead of Constantius. We inherited a bunch of money as well, apparently, so that's good. Or rather, I guess our heir had a bunch of money, probably. And we have absolutely no council, so let's go ahead and get people appointed here. This is the military. And you can... I'll maybe get them working later. I've decided to institute low burger obligations. You already have that? Alright, whatever. Oh, that was, I was looking at my own laws and not the laws of the Republic, I think. Okay, so we helped the Doge win that war, or win that battle, rather. So I didn't inherit various claims. Okay, 14% from that battle. Everyone that offered to join is still in, so that's good. Hopefully they can win this war. We have currently got our army, which is probably just our retinue, is that right? Yeah. It looks like we can raise 400 troops of our own as well. Okay, the Doge has followed there and is winning that battle. I have improved my martial skill while leading troops in battle. Excellent. I hope he kind of comes and helps with this battle. Actually, I can raise my levies here too to help. That's a good thing to remember to do. So it looks like we're going to win that, and the Doge came in to help anyway, so that's good. And I've become State Inquisitor. Okay. So we're up to 32%. We'll probably be getting a ticking war score at some point, as long as we hang on to the war goal. Let's actually get some of these people doing things. We can stop leading troops. So let's see, I'll have you fabricate claims maybe. We're doing that over here. We're over our domain limit again as well. I'll have you train troops. I assume my family holding is now in Gaeta again. Which it is, so collect taxes there. Study technology in Constantinople. And you can improve relations with the Pope. Okay. Also, children without guardians. This is my cousin, who can be educated by any random person. Same with you. And my son, who is the character we were considering for our next heir, so I'll educate him personally. Assuming I can, which I can. You know, he doesn't like me for some reason. Lots of siege events. Oh, it's an army of the Papal State that's here, actually. It's good to know. Are we in control of the siege? I guess we're not. So, that's fine. Son is mastering the art of diplomacy, that's good. Stole technology from Constantinople, and we can get some kind of technology. Sure, military organization, why not? Are we still within our retinue limit? I guess we'll actually, I'll wait until the war is over before I start hiring any more retinues. Don't want to get them destroyed. Okay, I guess we won the war then. Let's see. Okay, the Protarchon won. Excellent. Actually, I don't have to move them. These are not entirely retinues. Okay. Bring this back up here. So I'll go ahead and get up to my retinue cap there, which is just one more. Andreas was curious about the visitors, but was polite enough to wait until the Chamberlain had escorted them to their rooms before he started asking thousands of questions about them, where they came from, why they looked so different, and who they were. Okay, he gains the trait Gregarious, which is good. A good start. Let's see. So we're at our trade post limit again, so we can't actually build that additional trade post. I am going to put, let's see, let's say 200 into the election. That should pretty much guarantee us the actual election if it should happen. My beloved son is concerned that he is still not married. Okay, well, I'll find him someone nice. Since he has a bad congenital trait himself, I guess I'll just marry him for prestige. Or alliances. Yeah, that seems okay. Costs me 159 gold. I assume that gets us an alliance. Indeed. So, that's nice to have. And I suppose we could see if we can possibly kill the Doge, since that would get us into power quite quickly. It looks like it's not going to be difficult. Poisoned wine at an upcoming banquet. It is indeed a classic. The priest accuses a couple of villagers of blasphemy after he heard them take the Lord's name in vain. The blacksmith did it when he hit his thumb with a hammer, the stable master when a horse kicked him, and the cook when a rat fell into the stew. So what? I get unfunny church until next May, or I can get imprisoned lawbreakers, which gives me piety. Well, I mean, one is clearly better than the other, but I mean, I have to go with so what. Failure, he didn't drink the wine, but he was unable to uncover the conspiracy. Oh, that's fine. Poisoned wine again, okay. He's got to drink it eventually, I suppose. I succeeded with the plot to kill Du Laurentius Sunset Watcher. What a great name. So I've been elected the new Protarchon of the Great Republic of Amalfi. He died not knowing the name of his killer. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. So, let's see. Can still create the Duchy of Salerno. My domain is still too big, but only by one, so I'll probably just keep it. I can pick an ambition. Become King of Sicily, which does not give me any subjugation CVs. Find a hobby. Well, I'm not going to pledge peace for 15 years. That seems ridiculous. Win a war. Become known for virtue. Or has prestige at least 1,000. That could happen. Let's try and find a hobby though. Okay, and also, how is the succession looking? Okay, so my cousin who I gave the county to before is now able to be my heir, I guess. He's not quite good enough to be next in line, but if we put a couple of hundred gold in the campaign fund, he is. So let's do that for the moment. Though hopefully we can live a good long time. We're only 40. And we have a powerful ally in the Holy Roman Empire. And we should be able to actually declare war here. Can't do holy wars. I can only claim the Sohel into this county, which is kind of unfortunate. We're probably not still embargoed, so we could, if we had the trade post limit, build a trade post here and seize it that way. Seize a city that way, I mean. What other CBs do we have? Well, we have a CB on our allies in the HRE. It's embargo and so forth. Probably not going to do that. And we have CBs on them for claim Hellas, which we also do not want to do. Okay. Well, I guess we just wait, hope to fabricate this claim. And if and when we get another possible trade post, we'll build it over here so we can start taking the city and then the county over there. Which would be nice. Is this my court here? Okay. For the moment, we'll just save up our 20 whatever gold a month. Lose 50 gold randomly, which is pretty unfortunate. So my son. Still only has Gregarious. I wonder if we can look at getting him a suitable betrothal already. I think we'll want to get him married to somebody with a good congenital trait. Preferably close enough to his own age. Let's see. 7-year-old would be fine. Tall would be okay. Attractive would be okay. Would be like a genius, obviously. There is an 8-year-old genius. Okay, let's arrange this betrothal right now. So we have that all lined up nicely for when he actually is 16. During the last year or so, your daughter Zenobia has been spending a lot of time with the members of a local monastic order. You have also noticed that she spends many hours per week in pious prayer. Then one day she approaches you asking for your permission to dedicate her life to Christ. She's 15 years old, okay, so she can become a nun. Alright, that's fine. Or absolutely not. Well, sure, of course. Why would I stand in your way? Slowly reinforcing our retinue, which is why our income is down quite so much. We could probably actually appoint better people to our council now that we're in charge of the whole Republic again. Sure. Fabricate claims down here. Yeah, you're much better. And troops are our house will be in Amalfi again. So we'll have him train troops there. Yeah, you're much better. We'll have you collect taxes again in Amalfi. If I can actually find somewhere to click on it. Didn't sound like I did that right. Nope. There we go. Okay. You're probably still the best spy master we have. And you're the best chaplain, okay. So that is all good. He wants to play with friends instead of studying. Okay, 50% chance of just. Humble is also okay. Not bad, at least. Okay. Fresh, cool water is so relaxing, yes. I suppose it is. He's in a du jour war with their sultan. Okay. Let's see. Probably want to put this up to low. Get a bit more in taxation. Our levy is still not quite reinforced, or our revenue rather, so we're still not quite at full income. Probably close to it. Tonight I and a few courtiers are stargazing. Suddenly one exclaims, "I think I saw a comet in the sky. That's bad news. For the love of Jesus, will you people just stop with the comets? Or heavens have mercy, I think I see it too, we're doomed." Yeah, just stop with the comets, please. Thank you. Okay, he's good at levy reinforcements. And I think we can spend some money with the fairly large amount that we have currently. Probably on upgrading our family holding. Larger levy would be good. Heavy infantry and pikemen, maybe. We don't really need more galleys. More stewardship would be good, and plus 600 retinue size also would be very good. Yeah, let's do that. My daughter became Midas touched. This is the nun. Okay. Don't want to spend too much more money, even though we still have over 1,000. We need to keep a fund on hand in case we need to hire any emergency mercenaries. It's surprisingly difficult to say. Emergency mercenaries. I don't think we do have any titles we are happy to get rid of. This is a city. This is a county, so we do want to keep that. Though I guess we could give it away to the mayor of the city, make the city into the top holding, so in the case that we do end up owning it again, we'll be able to own the city directly. Yeah, I think I may as well do that. Remember the easiest way to find out who the actual owner is here. There we go. So we grant him a landed title, the County of Larino. Capital will change from Lorene to Termal. Alright, congratulations. And we're now at our domain limit, and the city is the top holding here. Which is nice, which means he has no wrong government type opinion. The twists and turns of Andreas's tongue and the white lies he uses to make friends is making my head spin. How can such a young lad be able to lie so well? So he can be deceitful, or we can try and make him honest. Guess we'll try and make him honest. Well, we did, okay. More diplomacy is probably better than more intrigue. Okay, 3 years till that gets built, so it'll be a while. I don't think I'll take my steward off tax collection because he's making us quite a lot of money on that. 1 piety is good. Oh, we have a quick cousin. I think we might want to switch our intended heir to a quick character. Probably. Educate him myself as well. Still have righteous imprisonment on the patrician of Rufo. He doesn't have any characters, or any titles we want to revoke, so I don't think there's a good reason to do that. What is his plot, actually? Seize the trade post of Neapolis. Is that my trade post? It's not. Okay. Then I guess I don't care. Let's see, how are we doing for succession? We're not extremely far ahead. I will maybe put another 100 gold into there. I'm like pretty sure of it. If at all possible. Anyway, that will about do it for this episode, so thanks for watching and join me again next time.